This is a tutorial on Excel. This specific tutorial will discuss the alignment area of Excel. When you have cells that are a little bit larger, and sometimes you need those, the alignment of it can be awkward. It can be up or down or middle. If you want to change where the words are in this larger cell, you come up here and click on these different buttons. Similarly, if you want to change how they're located left and right, you can click on these different buttons. You can do the same thing by clicking an entire row, clicking for instance center, and that'll center everything that's inside of that. I'm going to undo that because some of these are located in different spots. And you do the same with a column or entire document. You can see that some of these aren't centered right now. And you can see the center tab is highlighted. This is done because there are certain ones that are centered. If you click on the center button, it'll uncenter the ones that are centered. But if you click on it again, it'll recenter everything. And that goes for any button inside of Excel. I'm going to do undo. Get everything back to the way that it was. And then I'm going to do it again. Wrap text is an interesting one in that sometimes you have a cell that is too small for the words, and you don't want to make the cell any wider. You can click on wrap text and it will actually stack the words. You can see there that it'll stack it uncomfortably, but it will stack it. And that's a comfortable size. I'll unwrap it and rewrap it. And I do undo. Back to the original size. Merge and center is a good one sometimes whenever you want to have an entire row be one big cell. If I wanted to do Gary's document, I didn't want anything else in these cells, here, here, or here and here. I can select all 5 of these cells and do a merge and center. And it'll make that one big cell. And then you come in here and do whatever you want to with those, just as you would with any other cell. This is a good point where I can show you that sometimes you want to have the words to the left or right or center, and it's even better if you center it top and middle or bottom. And I can make that bigger, make it bold, and I can even come over here and do a thick border around there, or even change the color of the border. The reason that this isn't showing here is because that's the edge of the page of the document. I'm just going to delete this entire row. Another powerful area of the alignment part of Excel is the orientation. I will use this often whenever I am needing to have big words in the title area and then a small column. So for instance, I'll come over here to my contacts for repairs and install, and you can see that I have across the top here, I need small columns, but I have first name, last name, I want alternate contact, etc. Especially things like state and zip. The way to change this, and I come back over here to the one that we're functioning from, I will select an entire row, come up to alignment, click on this area here. You can see that I can do a 45 degrees here as well. Or change it right there. Click OK, and you can see all of them have changed. Now, see that didn't work too good, so I'll wrap that text, and you can see that it drops it down. This being said, I can come back and change the size of the columns. And I'll come back in and do a border in here, which needs to do more borders. And do the inside borders here and the outsides. And you can see that it'll fill all those borders in. Those are the only functions that I use inside of the alignment area.